Hello friends again, how are you? It's Giuseppe here with you. Today I'm very happy to show a new recipe, a very old recipe that is a Tuscany recipe called Panzanella, Tuscany style. Of course, like everybody knows, Tuscany is one of the beautiful regions in Italy where they have excellent food, wonderful wines. And of course the Tuscany is full of wonderful people with a beautiful hospitality. That's one of those regions that everybody's supposed to see once in a life. Tuscany is also very rich and modern history, like the Middle Age, etc. That's where the new history of Italy came from. Of course, the new Italian language with the fathers Dantes, and of course that is something that we use because we reuse all old bread. When we have so much bread and we cannot use it, we don't want to throw away. We just try to find a way to recycle and to make a wonderful dish about it. Let me tell you what our ingredients are. Of course, the bread, that old bread that I'm going to show you how to dress. We have sliced cucumbers, shallots, we have cheese and celery, fresh tomatoes, hard-boiled eggs, and those are the typical ingredients that we put in our Panzanella Tuscany style. Of course, there are many versions, but that's the one I like the most, and usually my own. I do put also some anchovies fillet, but because my wife and my kids don't like it, I will save only for myself. So we're going to do something with the bread right now, okay, because it is old and dry. I sprinkle a little bit with some water, olive oil and oregano. What that does, it makes the bread nice and moist. It doesn't burn, it doesn't get too dry. And then I will place in the oven for about 12 minutes at 350. So the bread gets nice and toasted, soft but not too much. There we go. Alright, so that's bread is being done in the oven. It looks nice. Of course, when you have the old bread, it's normal that you already know you need to slices, make nice slices, so it comes a nice color, and if you touch it's still nice and soft, it's not too hard. Later on we're going to place in our big bowl here the bread. In the meantime, we're going to put all together, seasoning the tomatoes, fresh tomatoes. I cut always a little thicker because I like to have a good bite on my tomatoes. I don't want to make it like it is too mushy, too saucy. So we're going to start with some sea salt, of course, and some nice pepper. And be royal because pepper tastes good. It gives a nice flavor, of course. I add about half cup of water because we need some moist for the pasta in there. And of course, one of the most important thing, extra virgin olive oil. Be very royal. I would say even a cup herein, it will be good because you need to taste the oil. And that will incorporate them very well with the bread and the tomatoes. Of course, we talk about tomatoes, and I'm talking oregano, because tomatoes always calls for oregano. That is something that I do myself because I do love it. I put always a little kick in almost everything of red crushed pepper. You don't have to. It depends on what you like, what you don't like. But here in our family, we do like the red crushed pepper because it gives us a nice flavor. Of course, that will be nothing good if we don't put our beautiful fresh basil. And you know that we never cut the basil with a knife, but just with the hands, because it will turn dark and it will not really taste very well and very fresh. There we go. What we're doing right now, it's a recipe that it will feed around 4. I am not going to put any ingredients or exactly what kind of ingredients and how much you will need, because that is something that you should take care of yourself. It depends on what you like the most, and that's where you can put more tomatoes or more basil or more salt or more pepper. And of course now we have also beautiful fresh cut celery. We will put that all together. Beautiful cheese. We like to do some provolone cheese or some nice Asiago cheese. It depends on what you like. We have beautiful scallions already chopped and some cucumbers. All right, and we put this all together. Once that is done, we will make sure that we're gonna let rest for about at least 10 minutes, so all the flavors and the ingredients will come together and get the flavor they're supposed to have. After that, we are going to place our bread in our bowl. Right, all our ingredients have been marinated for about 10-12 minutes. My wife just told me, why do I use always 12 minutes, always almost on everything I do? Because I like 12 minutes. I was born January 12th, so I love 12, and that's what I do. If somebody doesn't like, I'm so sorry. So we put everything now in the bowl with the bread, like you see. Look how beautiful it looks. Okay, we put everything here. We make sure we fill everything. Opa, there you go. Alright friends, here we are. It has been put all together. I add some extra hard-boiled eggs, of course our fresh beautiful eggs. Don't be shy, a little bit more of beautiful pepper. And like I said before, if it was up to me, I was putting some beautiful fillet of anchovies. But because my family doesn't like anchovies, I will put on myself. Now it is ready. We need to cover and leave outside in room temperature for a couple hours, at least 2 hours before use it, because all the flavors will come together. The bread will incorporate it, whatever all the ingredients we put in there, and you can enjoy that. Again, it's another way to not waste anything in the house, and it is really great. I will suggest to have a nice glass of wine. Actually, forget about the glass wine. Why not a bottle of wine? A nice bottle of Chianti. Enjoy it with that. That will make you feel really good and enjoy the family. Thank you for watching this and listen, and stay safe. And viva la Toscana. Ciao ciao, arrivederci.